what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. So last week I don't know how it happened, but I found myself in Ulta and I really don't know how I got there. No, I'm just kidding. On my lunch break, I work right next to the mall and there's an Ulta there. So on my lunch break I was like, you know what? Let me go and inspect Ulta, see what they got going on in there. I don't know if it's TikTok or it's just me changing, but I have been living on the Ulta app. I have been in Ulta a few times in the past few weeks, and typically I would always be at Sephora. And I don't know if it's me being cheap, TikTok, getting older, or just loving what Ulta has to offer, but I have been obsessing over it. I've been there all the time. So yeah, so I went there and I did pick up some goodies. I don't think it's enough for necessarily a haul, but I did haul everything I did pick up on TikTok. So if you don't follow me on TikTok, make sure you follow me at Danielle Blends. Yeah. But so today I'm just gonna be trying and testing some hot shit. It's not new shit. I wanted to call it new, but it's not because a lot of the stuff is old, but I just picked it up. So it's gonna be hot shit at Ulta, whatever. I'm gonna figure out the title later on. But yeah, so today's video is just gonna be me testing out some makeup that I purchased from Ulta, and I'm really excited about it. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's jump into this video. There's a lot of stuff in here. Not a lot, but there's a decent amount of stuff in here. So I'm gonna start with my eyes because that's always where I start with. So I did see this. This I believe is new. It's from e.l.f. It's open because I was looking at it. This is the e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer in the shade Cream. So if you guys haven't seen any of my other recent videos, I have been really liking the e.l.f. Putty Blush. So when I saw this in Ulta, I was like, let me check this out. So it has that same putty packaging, and it looks like this. I did try to swatch it, but my nail couldn't really get in there. But it kind of reminds me of MAC's Paint Pot. So I was just you know what, I don't use eye primer like that. I mainly just use concealer and kind of go on. So this is kind of the same concept. So I picked it up. I did see Morphe's collab with Madison Bear. So this is the eyeshadow palette, Channel Surfing Artistry palette. And I mean, this palette just kind of says my name. It's super neutral, super simple, but beautiful, beautiful shades. So I saw this and I was like, I need to pick this up. I want to test this out and see what they got going on here. So I'm going to put this over here because I don't have room on my vanity in front of me. But yeah, so I'm going to start with this putty primer. I just need a brush. I'm going to take this real, oh, it has a puppy hair on it. I'm going to take this Real Techniques buffing brush. I'm just going to dip it in there, and then I'm going to just put it on my eyes. So let's see. It is a thicker consistency. It is giving me coverage on my eye. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can definitely see it. It is giving me coverage, which I like, but it's looking somewhat drying. You guys can see on camera, but it does look kind of drying. But I'm just gonna let it sit there and dry for a second. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. Start with this eye because I did do the primer here first, and it feels kind of dry. So I'm gonna take just a clean, fluffy brush. I'm going to dip into this color right here. This base claims to give you vibrant eyeshadow, so hopefully that's what it does. The one thing I hate about eyeshadow primers is that if they're too sticky, they can really skip on your eyelid and make your eyeshadow look patchy, and I hate that. So that's kind of why I don't always use eyeshadow primers, because of that. So I'm just really going super smooth. I'm not really going crazy, and I'm taking light pressure and just really buffing it and not going in with too much product. I'm going to take this shimmer shade right here, and I'm going to use this flat brush and just apply it. Oh, that's really pretty. Can you guys see? That is so pretty. Wow, I really like this shade. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this deeper shade right here, and on a more defining brush, I'm just going to buff this like this. Just to add that dimension. See how that made such a difference? really love doing that. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm not gonna make this look too crazy because it's like 9:35 in the morning. I don't want to have like a full crazy face of makeup right now. I'm just gonna make it like super simple, like natural, like everyday type thing. So yeah, that's really pretty. Do you guys see that? Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up the other eye off camera, and then I will be back to do all the face and all that fun stuff. So hold on one second. So I went ahead and I finished up my eyes. I did do a wing where I just used like the same liner that I've been using, and this was a struggle today. You know, like some days like you nail the wing and then some days you're like, yeah, like this took me like 10 minutes to do, and I'm like 10-15 and I'm not even like satisfied with how the wing looks, but we're gonna keep pushing. So this isn't new. I've had this for a while, but I actually don't think I've ever used it. This is the NYX color correcting palette thing. So I'm gonna use this to color correct underneath my eyes. I'm gonna use this color right here to go ahead and color correct underneath my eyes. I really wanted to get the Milani color correct one that everybody's talking about, but that is sold out in like every single Ulta. You can't get it online. It's like not in stock within like 50 miles of me, because trust me, I've been trying to get my hands on it, but I just can't seem to get it. So this is what we're working with, but you guys can already see like how bright like my under eye looks. I'm really just focusing it like in this part of my eye because this is where like my bags are, so this kind of like always like stays defined even when I wear concealer. So that's why I'm focusing it there. I'm just going to use the sponge to kind of like blend it out. That's it for color correction underneath my eyes. For foundation, this is not new like by any means, but I did do a video on this yesterday, which you guys will probably see before this video, and I loved it, and I was like, I need to wear it again. I feel like it's viral like all over TikTok. This is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation, and I used it yesterday and I frigging like loved it. I did a comparison to another Maybelline foundation. I will link that video like above or down below so you guys can watch it, but the Maybelline Matte and Poreless was just like amazing. So that's what I'm going to use today for foundation. I am priming my face. I'm just using this Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Primer because I don't have anything else to really use. So I'm going to shake up this foundation, and then I'm going to dump some on my hands. Really good, like good frigging foundation. I frigging loved it yesterday. It's so good. And just look, I barely put anything on my face, and look at how like so little goes such a long way. It's like fascinating to me. I think this foundation, honestly, I think you can get it for like $5 at Walmart. I think I paid around $7 at Ulta, but you can definitely get it for like $5 at like Walmart. And it's just so good. Like look at my skin. Like it's just looking amazing right now. And just look at how like even and just beautiful my face looks. This foundation is so frigging good. I love it. I literally love it so much. All right, so now for contour, I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Conceal like contour thingy. It's like a concealer, but everybody uses it for contouring, and I used it for the first time yesterday, and I really liked it. So I'm just gonna like put a little bit. I put too much yesterday, so I'm trying not to put like that much today. So I'm gonna use the opposite end of my sponge. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna blend up. So this is the bronzer or the concealer completely blended out. This, to be honest, reminds me of the Charlotte Tilbury wand that like I'm always raving about. It's that good. You just kind of have to like work with it a little bit because it does dry like kind of fast. You kind of have to like work quickly, but I'm really excited now for concealer because these concealers, okay, I have two actually, hold on. Okay. So I picked up the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, right? But then I also have the new Wet n Wild Incognito Concealers, which I am more excited to try than this e.l.f. one. And I think I got it too light, so that's perfect. But I'm gonna try these two out, and I'm so excited because I have seen these like everywhere, all over TikTok. I feel like on YouTube, everybody's talking about it, so I'm really excited to try these. So I had to get two shades because they didn't have like my perfect shade. So I picked up the shade Fair and then Light Medium. So that's what I'm gonna use on my under eyes. I'm so excited. So I'm just gonna take, oh, I like the applicator. Super nice. So everybody's been saying this is supposed to be full coverage, like amazing, and I have high hopes for it, and I really hope that it is everything that everybody says that it is. So I'm gonna take the second shade. I'm gonna take my e.l.f. Camo Concealer Sponge and use this to buff out the concealer. Hey guys, do you see how my under eyes look? I was blending this, and as I was blending, I was obviously like looking, blending, looking, blending. This looks beautiful. I would never, I think this concealer was like $5, like $3 to $5 at most. And I would never think that this is a $5 concealer. That's how like flawless it's looking on my under eyes. And if you guys don't know, I am the pickiest person when it comes to my concealer. Like, I will use the same one for years and years and years and years if it means that my under eyes will always look flawless. And do you see this? This concealer, wow, I'm really, really impressed. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep blending, and then I'm gonna go ahead and set this. I don't have a new like powder to use. I'm just gonna use my tried and true, my Kylie Cosmetics, because it's just that good. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this to set my under eyes. This concealer is literally like blowing my mind right now. Wow. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe away my bake and just get this out of the way. I'm so excited to see how this like concealer set. So that looks freaking flawless. Like, I'm so shocked at how good. I can't really say shocked because like I had a feeling that this would be a bomb concealer, just because I honestly love Wet n Wild, and I feel like when people rave about their stuff, it's for like good reason. So up next, I'm really excited for these two products because this was the whole reason why I went to Ulta. So I went to Ulta because they sell Jaclyn cosmetics, and I had to go and pick up the blush and bronzer duo as well as the highlight. First of all, this packaging is to die for. So I picked up the bronzer and blush in Pink Me Up and Oh Honey. So I did open this already, and I did look at it because I could not help myself. This is what the packaging looks like. Like, Jaclyn kills it when it comes to packaging. Like, let's just be honest. And this is what the duo looks like. So beautiful. So I'm really excited to go ahead and warm up the face and put on some blush. So I'm going to go ahead and use the bronzer. I'm going to use my bronzer brush. Go ahead and use it. And just go ahead. Ooh, that is pretty. Did you guys see how it added some nice warmth? Yeah, you can definitely see the difference between this side and this side. Wow. I honestly was scared that the bronzer would be too light because when I swatched it, it didn't really come off that pigmented, and I was like, damn, is it going to be like too light on my skin? But I think this is doing a great job at adding that warmth. Okay, so there's the bronzer. Even though I did cream contour, it didn't really give like any like warmth to my face. It just kind of made me look like contoured, which is fine because I knew that I was going in with this anyway. And you guys, I mean, come on. This looks beautiful. It doesn't look patchy, doesn't look ashy, doesn't look like anything like that. So now I'm so excited for the blush because that's a beautiful like pinky blush. So I'm really excited. So I'm going to dip my blush brush in. Wow. That looks so pretty in pink. This is looking so beautiful. Wow. Let me add some blush to my nose. Okay, you guys, if you have an Ulta near you and you can go and get this, go and get this. Love or hate Jaclyn, this is gorgeous. The blush went on, wow, so beautiful. I do want to add some more to like over here. Wow, okay. This is looking, wow. Wow is all I will say. This looks so pretty. I am loving. Like, this is a good makeup day. Now time for like the most exciting part, which is the highlighter. I'm so excited. When I saw this like packaging in person, I was like, this is really like big packaging. So this is what the highlighter looks like. I got mine in the shade Sparks. I wanted Ice, but they didn't have it. So I got Sparks, which is more like the white, like gold type looking one. So I'm not even gonna swatch it because I just want to see how it looks on my face. So where's my highlight brush? Okay. Are you guys ready for this? Because I don't know if you're ready for this. Okay. So I'm going to take it on my brush. Wow. It is looking... I'm happy I got this shade because I feel like if I went with the Ice one, it might have been too dark. But wow, that looks beautiful. Doesn't look like too beaming, but it also looks like you're glowing. Yeah, do you guys see that? Wow. Put some on my nose, on my chin. I still love a good chin highlight. Love it or hate it, love it. Wow, okay. So this is, yep. This looks so beautiful. So I think I have one more thing. Yeah, I do, okay. So the last thing that I'm gonna test out for you guys is this new e.l.f. Lash It Loud Volumizing Mascara. This packaging really is what drew me to this. I saw this and I was like, that looks like it's gonna be good. So let me pick it up and test it out. The packaging, super simple, sleek, love that. Let me see what the wand looks like. Okay, so it's this type of wand. Okay, not my fave, but I'm not gonna say anything just yet. Okay, so what I like to do these days is I like to go ahead and set my makeup. I'm just gonna kind of add nothing too crazy to my lower lash line. I'm just gonna kind of, because I was like ready to end this video, meanwhile I didn't do anything to my lower lash line. I'm just gonna take that shade right there and just this like little brush and just go under my eye. Oh, let me just take a different brush actually. Take this brush and go under my eye. I'm not like looking to do anything too crazy underneath there. Just gonna add like some color. I'm gonna set my face. What do I want to use? I think I'm gonna use, since I did a matte foundation, I'm gonna use a Dewing Setting Spray. This is the Morphe Luminous Dewy Setting Spray. It's now time for the mascara. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna go ahead and just apply it. You guys know I love the L'Oreal Telescopic. That is like my jam, like my full-on jam. So I'm just taking this. Okay, so this is how my lashes are looking, and I think they look beautiful. They look separated, they don't look clumpy. Sometimes mascaras can make my lashes look clumpy, but these just make them look longer, and they look great. What do you guys think? Alright guys, so that is the end of this video. I want you guys to let me know what you guys think of everything. I really like how my skin looks. I love my eyes. I really like that I did that like romantic, like purpley look. Love that. The mascara looks gorgeous. I'm actually really enjoying it. I was looking at my under eyes, and not my under eyes, my lashes, and I was like, this actually looks really, really good. The Jaclyn stuff, I mean, you guys saw my reaction. I really love like what she came out with. I think it's beautiful, and I don't know, I love the blush, I love the bronzer, the highlight, everything just looks flawless. And then the concealer, that just is a whole other thing. That's probably my favorite thing out of this entire video. I loved it so freaking much. But yeah, I'm really enjoying how my skin is looking, how everything is looking, and I have been loving the drugstore lately. Like I said, I just think it's they're coming out with so many good things these days, and I just think that like they're just killing the game right now. Like drugstore between e.l.f., Maybelline, Wet n Wild. I just feel like there's so many options out there that they're just so good. Let me know down below if you guys have tried any of these products and what you guys think, and let me know if you guys want me to continue to do videos like this where like I buy a bunch of drugstore stuff and then I test it out for you guys. Let me know. I want you guys to give me all of your ideas and all of your recommendations. But yeah, so that is all I have for you guys in this video. Please do not forget to go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up and to subscribe, and I will hopefully catch you guys in my next video. Bye!